Hey guys, it's Takasta here, and welcome back to another video review. I haven't done a review in a long time, but today I've got for you something quite special and definitely a keeper. It's the Steelseries 5L mousepad. This mousepad is actually, I'm going to try and introduce a little bit more structure into my mousepad reviews, so you guys have a clear picture of what this mousepad is. So first of all, I'm going to talk about the price, the technology of this mousepad. It's a hard, soft mousepad, the size of it, the glide, and then I'm going to do a comparison of this mousepad to other mouse pads, and then my recommendation on it. So the price point on this is actually quite expensive. It's around 380 Hong Kong dollars. So that's about, if you compare it, it's about the same price as the Destructor and the SteelSeries SP. So it's actually quite up there. I'm guessing that's like 50 US. 50 US, yeah. So they don't really supply these in many places. You don't see them in too many places. It's quite rare, but it's definitely a mouse pad that did surprise me. Alright, so what this mouse pad is? So is it a hard mat? Is it a soft mat? It looks like a soft mat, but it's like a hard mat-ish. So what this is actually, it's a use of 5 layers, so layers of technology. So if you can see there, first of all, it has this bottom part, so these bottom grip things, which really grip any surface you place it on, so that's very nifty. Then that's the first surface. Then you have the plastic surface, which maintains the hardness of the surface, which is really nice, and the durability. Third of all, you have like the foam, which gives the mousepad the kind of the softness that you get on most kind of cloth mousepads. That's the third one. The fourth one is the actual cloth on the top layer of the surface. So that's what gives it the smooth glide, actually, as you see in all the other cloth mousepads. So what's the fifth surface? The fifth surface is actually quite special. What they did is that they coated this top surface, the usual cloth surface, with a slight layer of plastic. I can't really describe how it feels like, but it gives the mousepad a very hybrid type of feeling. So what you get is very similar to the QPad CT, where my Dota mousepad, which is also a hybrid of a hardened mousepad. This also has the feeling, the softness of a cloth mousepad, but like the nice glide of a hard mousepad. So that's actually very, very nice. So speaking of the glide, I guess the glide is so I have my SteelSeries side here. The glide is actually extremely smooth. Since it's a little bit hard, so it's not as hard and really fast as like most hard mouse pads, but it doesn't glide as slow or as grippy as a cloth mouse pad. So it's like this middle hybrid of them both, and definitely it is Wonder Sky, which gives a quite, I must say, in all the mouse pads I've used, very, very good balance between control and glide. So one of the better glides that I've seen before. So the size of this mouse pad, it's pretty big. If I need to give you something to compare, here I'll give you my QPad CT as comparison. So it just fits right over. So let me do that. So it's about the same size as a QPad CT. So for a hard mat, that's actually pretty big. That's actually one of the biggest hard mats that I've seen being produced. But so this is maybe a pain to like carry around if you're going to like LAN parties or whatever. But at home to use, it's definitely one solid piece of pad to get. Comparisons like I just did with the QPad CT. The QPad CT is really a class of its own, so I can't really compare it. But this is also a class of it's quite different from usual cloth pads and mouse pads. In terms of size, very, very decent, very durable. I would definitely prefer this over most cloth pads, definitely because of its glide. However, obviously it doesn't quite roll up, and compared to and it's much more comfortable than usual hard mats, since it does have a little bit of a cloth feeling, and you can press down like a little bit, unlike hard mats, obviously. So my formal recommendation for the SteelSeries 5L, definitely a keeper. I buy and sell a lot of mouse pads and a lot of mice. And for mouse pads, this is definitely one key. And I've been using this as my main mouse pad for basically the past like 3 weeks, 4 weeks. And I have like every other mouse pad out there, like the QCK Cloth, the Destructor, Steelseries SP. So this is my review, formal recommendation of the Steelseries 5L. Hope you guys enjoyed this, and thanks for watching.